So after a good meal with good friends, it was time to hit the road and head out to the Fayette State Park. From Manistee, the Fayette State Park is about 40 miles. Head west on US 2 for 30 miles until you reach Garden Corners, then head south down the Garden Peninsula for about 8 miles until you come to the Fayette State Park.
Most people thought that Fayette State Park was just for the summertime, but you can come out here in the winter, which we're doing today, and we're going on to the Overlook Trail, which is across from the park itself, the old town site, and you look across Snowshoe Harbor and you see a limestone cliff that goes up. We're going to be up on top of that limestone cliff. We've made our way to the trailhead right now, and we're going to see if we can get out there and take a look over. It's been kind of rough so far, but we're doing pretty good. I think we're going to make it.
And so our trek continued.
You're wondering how deep the snow is out here. You can kind of get a look right here and where I'm stepping, and it's probably a good 1.5 feet there. This is not drifted snow either. This is just snow that's falling on the sign. It's an interpretive sign, so when you come out here, you might want to brush these off. You can take a look. You can't even brush them off. It would tell you something about the surrounding area, though, if you did. But yeah, we got quite a bit of snow here. As we go along, we're going to get in closer to the cliff itself, and we should get a nice look from there.
It was up to the top of the limestone cliffs where we would soon come to a ledge that was marked with a sign, "Do not go beyond this point." Now that's a warning to pay attention to.
Now if you use your head, you shouldn't need to be told this, all right? Because you walk another 15, 20 feet and you're going to drop about 100, 150 feet. So, you know, when you come out to these areas, they're beautiful. But you have to use a lot of caution when you're out here too. Don't get too close to that edge. I've seen cliffs come up and the snow has blown out to create kind of a lip out there. If you were to step on that thinking it was solid, off you go. So stay away from the edges when you come out in areas like this. Matter of fact, if you notice, we're not seeing anybody out here. Not a lot of people come up here during the winter to do these kinds of things. And I'll tell you what, you're really missing something if you don't do it. So get up off the couch and get on up here. You're going to have some fun.
And good advice it is. We don't want to lose any viewers.
As you come down the trail, one of the things you might see is some of these rock outcroppings that are here. You got them here, they're a little bit further up into there. But if you go off to this side, you could maybe, if you were real careful, get it 30 feet or so over here, and then it drops. And you can't tell that because you see these trees growing up. These trees are actually growing out of the side of the rock and up. So be real careful when you're out here on the trail. You can see it goes right along this edge.
The incline seemed to increase with each step of the snowshoes, and we found ourselves at another overlook. It was surreal to look out from the trees and see nothing but the sky overlooking the harbor.
Now this is a nice look down here. I'll have to come down and take a look. You can see a rock wall here, so everybody doesn't get too close out here. And you can see across to the old town site. About the only thing that's been out here, I'm seeing deer tracks everywhere up and down this trail and even out into here, but so far I haven't seen any human tracks.
Once we reached the summit, it was time to turn around and head back to the settlement for the last look at the Fayette town site in the winter. So down we went in an already broken trail that made it that much easier for our descent.
Well, it was a great little snowshoeing trip out here to the Fayette State Park. We came down. It was plowed out. The parking lot's a little bit plowed out, enough room where you can park. After that, you're on your own. And I'll tell you what, the snow's pretty deep out here right now. We had to have our snowshoes on to do it, and it's a little bit of work getting around out here. But what sights you see. We did the Overlook Trail, which is across from us right now behind me. And then we came down into the park itself, into the old town site. And just wandered around down here. Just a beautiful winter day to be out here. Is something that I think everybody should try to do, especially here in the winter. People don't get out enough. Well, this is a great place to come up to and go out and have some fun. I'm sure you'll really enjoy it.